Alright. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so we are doing the Elder Scrolls Online Blackwood launch. Where do I have to go? I believe
You have my word. If the Counselor is in Leowin or the surrounding countryside, the Ivory Brigade will find her. You there! A moment of your time, please.
Alright.
Not now, citizen. Can't you see I have my hands full at the moment? I'm sure a guard or one of my brigadines can assist you. Why didn't you say so? Leowin's problems are legion, and now the Wood Elf Archer's predictions seem to be coming true. Damn these old Imperial secrets. Councillor Jirik has disappeared, and the Ivory Brigade is already spread too thin for my liking.
Yeah, let me know what's going on. I want to know more.
The Wood Elf, Everly Sharparrow. She brought news that the Dark Brotherhood was targeting members of the Elder Council. All because of some secret of the Longhouse Emperors. We took her warning seriously, but Jirik refused Brigadine protection. With that guild of assassins, I'm not sure what to think. But Jirik is missing, and I don't have enough
that does seem like
Brigadines at the
something
ready
the Dark
to conduct a
Brotherhood would
proper
do.
search.
Especially if they're paid
You
by the
look
right
capable.
person.
So, care to earn some gold and help us determine the Councilor's fate?
Hell yeah.
Here, let me update your map. These are places Jirik visits during her daily routine. If something befell her, it happened somewhere along this path. Meanwhile, I have Everly Sharparrow checking locations in the city. She was very eager to help. Councillor Jirik was a member of the Imperial Elder Council, back when we still had an empire. Now her title is mostly ceremonial. But she continues to assist the legates by serving as an intermediary with the local nobility. Since the collapse of the Empire and the dissolution of the Elder Council, Leowin has become an independent city-state. Countess Caro sits on the throne, but the Chamber of Legates governs the city.
Alright. Sounds a little...
I suppose the Countess is technically the highest authority in Leowin, but she leaves the administration of the city to the Chamber of Legates. Leviticus, another former council elder, leads this august body, along with Tebeziko and Amhalu.
So she has... like, final say? No.
Councillor Jirik is a creature of habit. Her daily routine is to stroll along the river and stop to read near a cave across the way. While Everly Sharparrow examines spots the councillor frequents in the city, you should check these locations. Everly Sharparrow is an adventurer from Valenwood, though I get the sense she's relatively new at the job. She recently arrived with news of a threat against the former members of the Imperial Elder Council. I was skeptical at first, but now...
I kinda like his voice actor so far.
She told us that the late Emperor Leovic's steward was murdered by the Dark Brotherhood. Apparently, it pertains to some secret of the Longhouse Emperors, but those details she discussed with Councillor Leviticus. Everly found a number of documents pertaining to this secret. One of these contained a list of names. The steward and some of the councillors. She assumed that since the steward had already been killed, the rest of the list might be next.
Unless somebody planted that list there to make you assume that is the direction they're taking this.
Councillor Jirik was a member of the Imperial Elder Council.
Oh. Okay. So I need to go check. Actually, first I want to go get that way shrine. Wait, is it inside? It is, it's inside. Alright, Leowin. I
Over
am
here,
a
Initiate.
sucker for architecture and game design, and
There are many people in Leowen who need help. I have a job for you, if you are interested.
Want to prove yourself? The guild requests your help. There's an urgent task for you.
what guild is this?
Comrade. Well met, comrade. I have an urgent message from the guildmaster. Report to me at once. I have a task for you. She's a lizard of few words.
I forgot I'm on one of my alts, and I have not done that yet.
Have you seen the note? If you seek companions for your adventuring, look no further. This one can help with that. Ah, of course. These listings are where other adventurers, much like yourself, can declare their interest. Those of a similar proclivity can join up together and form guilds. Take a look. This one is sure a group suited to your needs awaits you.
Oh, there's like a true guild list.
Have you had the chance to review the guild listings, friend? Wonderful! This one hopes you found something that interests you. This one is quite pleased you stopped by, and hopes the listings are a place for like-minded adventurers to come.
Oh, that's cool. So they actually implemented a guild finder instead of just strictly, because before you'd have to go through guilds and then guild finder will create a guild to search like that. That's how you'd search before. Now I actually have one.
The guild has need of you, comrade.
Alright, I need to go. Outside. Let's search. I had to capture a screenshot of that. That actually looked pretty nice. It's been a while since I've actually played, so it's gonna take some getting used to the controls again. Just let her punch in good health and spirits. Let's see. So they're targets and as yet unknown entity or entities. It could be the Dark Brotherhood. Okay. So that's making a little more sense now. Why they would be taking people out. There's some kind of secret. I think it's on the other side of it. I should take... yeah. So you're still a colleague and a friend. I ignored the warning that Wood Elf brought. Oh, so he was murdered and sent out the letter before. She's not
What's up,
here.
Rick? Oh, pardon me. You're not the counselor. Apologies. I heard you stumbling about and thought it might be Counselor Jirik. Oh, no one important, I assure you. I'm simply one of the counselor's aides. I help her with paperwork mostly. Run errands, that sort of thing. She initially refused the captain's offer, but she received a letter that made her... uneasy. Last I saw, she was headed back to the city by way of...
Alright, so they can't find her.
Someone! Anyone! Help me!
That's why everybody was standing around here. Okay, that makes more sense.
I refused to believe, but Farrell, Leviticus, they were right. I was attacked. An assassin. You must warn the others. The counselors. Leofic's secret. It will be the death of us all!
Counselor Jirik! Damn, we're too late! Damn it, I'm too late. Poor Counselor Jirik. She didn't deserve to die like that. At least I don't think she did. Did you see what happened? Who attacked? The mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Just like with Farrell Lupus. Sorry. I'm working for Counselor Leviticus, the head of the Chamber of Legates. I came to Leowin to warn him after I stumbled across some secret concerning the Longhouse Emperors.
Alright, well, I'm working for the captain.
It relates to something called the Four Ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. I think they're Daedric weapons, but I'm still puzzling that out. I was working for Farrell Lupus before he was murdered. Found a strange tome with Daedric markings at his behest. Yeah, that's what brought me here. I found a list of names. Farrell Lupus and members of the Elder Council. It said they all knew something about this secret. Since Farrell was murdered, I figured the others were in danger too. Looks like I was right. Let me have your map. I'll mark where Councillors Valeria and Sophis were last seen. Go warn them, convince them to take precautions. Then meet me at Councillor Jirik's manor in the city. Maybe we can find something to shed more light on this secret.
Alright, let's go.
I'll get the city guards to come and gather the Councillor's body. She shouldn't just be left out here. Then I'll head to Councillor Jirik's manor. When you're done checking on Councillor Valeria and Councillor Sophis, meet me there. Like I said, it all started when I found that strange tome for Farrell Lupus, and Emperor Leovic's journal. It was in code, but I got it translated. Sent me to a few hidden Imperial caches where I learned that the Longhouse Emperors had a secret. Right, but it turned out I wasn't the only one trying to learn more about the ambitions. A group of cracked acorns called the Order of the Waking Flame. Fanatic Mehrunes Dagon cultists. Had to put arrows in more than one of those bastards. I guess someone hired them to eliminate everyone who knows about the secret. The question is, who? And I was told by a more or less friendly Dremora named Lyrinth that the fate of our world was at stake. So of course I want to figure this all out. So Farrell Lupus hired me to retrieve a book from a retreat once used by the Longhouse Emperors. He never told me what it was, and he died before I could ask. The book is weird. It has weird pages and weird markings, and I can't read a word of it. Not much. Farrell's partner said he planned to use it to make things right, but she didn't know how. And it's Daedric, I think. I will say, carrying it, it's kind of a burden. And I've been having strange dreams.
Alright. So I have to go warn the counselors now. Let's see, which one do I want to do? I'll do this one first, I guess, since it's closer. Oh.
We weren't expecting visitors. Are you here to see the counselor? Are you here to speak with Counselor Sophis? I'm afraid my husband has taken our dog for a walk. Is there something I could help you with, perhaps? Danger? What are you talking about? Does this have something to do with that letter? And who are you? Captain Rianne? I see. Well, if the Ivory Brigade sent you... My husband likes to walk our dog Chero along the tree line. Go on and find him. I'll wait here in case he returns. My husband, Valen, received a letter from an old friend this morning. Farrell Lupus, Emperor Leovic's steward. I could see that whatever was in...
Oh. It's not gonna surprise me if this guy's dead. Or dying. Yep.
What's taking you so long? They should...
Valen! No! Oh, Valen! Oh, my love! What happened? I thought Captain Rianne sent you to protect my husband!
You know, Valen acted strange after the letter from Farrell Lupus arrived. He didn't tell me what it said. A scroll, sealed and bearing my husband's stamp. Take it. Give it to Counselor Leviticus. I hope it helps catch whoever murdered my husband.
Alright, so I'm not gonna be... Pretty sure the other one's gonna be dead too. Or maybe this will be the one that we show up and we show up just as they're about to get murdered. Oh. Oh, there is.
What is it?
There are bells. That is really cool.
Stay alert. I have it on good authority that I'm in danger.
Of course, Counselor. My orders are to protect the Counselor, and I take my orders very seriously. Bear that in mind. My orders are to...
Step back and state your business. I have every reason to believe that my life is in danger. If you so much as make a threatening gesture, the Brigadier... I was beginning to suspect as much. Very well. Tell me everything that you have learned. Leave nothing out. I want to hear it all. Lupus. Emperor Leovic's old steward? And Jirik as well? Gods. They are targeting the Elder Council. Anything else? Tell me. The slightest detail could mean the difference between life and death. The ambitions? I heard that term once before. Years ago. I must go to Tidewater Cave. I have a cache hidden there, and I need to check my records. Meanwhile, I suggest you find Jirik's files.
Alright.
She kept them in a hidden compartment in her nightstand. Possibly. I oversaw the Imperial Treasury, so my records deal with expenditures and collections. I have documents going as far back as Emperor Morikar, possibly even Durkarach, and I know I saw that term someplace. I will see what extremely well. We were rivals as well as colleagues on the Elder Council. It was that way between all of the counselors, I suppose. Her death is a tragedy, however. I will miss her. Possibly.
Oh, okay. Alright, so she's protected at least. She took it serious. Wonder if she's gonna die by the end of this or not.
I've got a lot to do here.
Nice. Got my first blueprint.
Oh, hey! Over here!
I'll talk to you in a minute. I want to finish going through everything. Oh, man. How is my inventory full already? Oh, that's why.
Hello there.
How much room do you have?
May I be of...
Seems to be everything. Man, there is a lot of stuff to search in this house. Betting. I'm gonna bet that nightstand there that we cannot search yet. I'll bet that's the one we'll have to search for the storyline quest. Or maybe it's this one. I'm thinking it's gonna be the master bedroom one though. Alright. I think that's every room.
I'm glad you're here. I've been searching all over, but I could use your help. This place is huge. Why do rich people need so many rooms? Oh, but tell me, did you warn the counselors like I asked?
Yep.
Sophus is dead?
Yep.
Damn! Was it the Dark Brotherhood? What am I saying? Of course it was. I've torn this place apart, but so far I haven't found anything related to Imperial secrets. I knew you'd be a help, but I didn't expect you to just have the answer the moment you walked in. Good job! Counselor Jiric's bedroom is upstairs. Let's see if we can find that.
Yep. Ooh, Varen.
A hidden compartment? I love it! I mean, I hate that people have died, but... So, what did you find? Let me see that. That's a code, all right. Some of the other documents I found use something similar. You know, I'm really starting to hate all this secrecy surrounding the ambitions. Good idea. We need to report in to Counselor Leviticus anyway. Let him know what we uncovered. If he has a qualified scribe, great. If not, I know someone. I can't help feeling that once we solve this...
Alright. So, Daedric weapons. Now people are dying. Somebody wants the weapons before they're sealed away.
What do you want?
I need your report, mercenary. Word reached me that Councillor Jirik was murdered. What about Sophus and Valeria? And did you find— That's the Black Hand, symbol of the Dark Brotherhood. I wish Jirik and Sophus had allowed me to assign brigadines to protect them. At least Valeria, however reluctantly, agreed to a military escort. It appears that Councillor Leviticus's trust in the Wood Elf was not misplaced. Very well.
Damn, this is a big place. I like this. This is a lot of stuff that you can steal. Like these seasonings. There's actually some decent money in spices, seasonings, because you need it for crafting a lot of stuff.
Captain Rian and the Ivory Brigade will deal with the Dark Brotherhood. We are perfectly safe in here.
Your damn empire, Leviticus. It no longer exists, but it still causes us trouble.
You must be the mercenary that Captain Rian told me about. And I see you're working with Everly Sharparrow. Good. Good. I assume you have something to report. Damn it all to oblivion and back. I should have taken Pharaoh Lupus more seriously when I received his letter. This is definitely the mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Anything else to add to this? Yes, that's the Longhouse Emperor's code. Only a handful of Imperial scribes can decipher it. I know one. Baragon. I'll send for him at once. Meanwhile, we must warn the remaining counselors on the list. Eivor, Valeria, Itinia, and Vandacia.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to go check up on three
Very
others.
good. I've sent messages to Itinia and Vandacia already, as neither of them are currently. The thing we do now must be swift if we are to get ahead of this. Go to Fort Blueblood and convince Counselor Eivor to return to the city. She'll be safer here than at the fort. Sadly, no. Whatever Leovic confided in Pharaoh Lupus and the others, whatever he ordered them to do, he kept it a complete secret from me. I suppose he assumed I wouldn't go along with anything illegal or Daedric, and he was right. I was, but the Elder Council was made up of almost 24 counselors. According to the list Everly Sharparrow brought me, only 7 counselors were privy to this secret. Make that 6. I have no idea why Leovic listed me among that group.
What are you hiding, bro?
Who knows what was going through Leovic's head when he wrote that entry in his journal? Varen and his rebels were literally pounding at the doors of the palace at the time. And Leovic wasn't totally in his right mind even before the rebellion.
You're sus, man.
The Longhouse Emperors were Reachmen, who seized control of the Empire and ruled for some 40 years. Dukarach the Black Drake founded the ruling house. Morikar ascended to the throne after his father's death, and his son Leovic followed him. Leovic made a mistake. When he decided to declare Daedra worship as the law of the land, Duke Varen Aquilario objected. He led a rebellion and personally dispatched Leovic in the Imperial throne room. Thus ended the Longhouse Emperor's reign. Unfortunately, no. Varen disappeared a few years later and the Empire collapsed. Now the so-called alliances are fighting over the scraps and Tamriel is in shambles. We're doing all we can just to keep Blackwood safe and secure. Eivor has always had an affinity for the Imperial military. When she received her letter of warning from Pharaoh Lupus, she sent word to me, told me she was going to the fort, that the soldiers would protect her. I fear she is badly mistaken. Only a token force of Brigadines guards Fort Blueblood. If the Dark Brotherhood is truly our enemy, I fear a lone assassin can bypass the fort's defenses with relative ease. Eivor would be better.
That makes a lot of sense.
Fort Blueblood? That's to the east across the river. I'll meet you there.
Alright, let's do it. I like the sound of the rainfall. Wait, was it raining in there? Oh yeah.
Miko, over here. Rock Grove begs for your aid.
Follow the road just in case there are any way shrines along the way.
Experience the thaumaturgical prowess of a master. I offer no mere prestidigitation, curated magical sensations for people of all nations for only a modicum of monetary demarcation. A coin and I would be delighted to comply. What captivates your soul? To witness life through another's brows? The soar in freedom between the clouds, to see to those wrapped in shrouds? Ghostly figure I command, so show what it looks like at the end. Sad to say, but my work is complete. Ask me for another when next we meet.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck that was. Fort Blue Blood. Kind of like 17th century style architecture.
Look, Councillor Leviticus and Captain Rian sent me. I need to see Councillor Abor now.
And what about my sister? She hasn't been seen since she took the Councillor her meal.
Councillor Abor was very clear about this. She doesn't want to be disturbed. Oh, another mercenary. Is our Ivory Brigade so enfeebled that Captain Rian must resort to hiring sellswords? Look, as I told the Wood Elf, Councillor Abor was quite insistent. She doesn't want to be All right, enough. I can see when I'm being overruled. Very well. I give you permission to enter the watchtower. Councillor Abor's safety is now... A servant here at the fort. Works in the kitchen, I believe. Apparently, she brought the Councillor her meal. The Councillor demanded we protect her. Said her life was in danger, but refused to give me any details. Imperial confidentiality, she insisted. Above my station.
Well, that doesn't seem good. I could be wrong, but...
Oh no! Councillor Abor's been murdered! But where's... The Dark Brotherhood's calling card.
Well, so they know
Of course
how...
they tore out the pages and took them, just when we were so close to finding out more about the ambitions. Abor's meal is still warm. So what happened to the servant that delivered it? We have a door locked from the outside, a dead counselor, and a missing servant. Did the assassin take off with both the torn-out journal pages
I'm
and the
pretty
servant?
sure the servant
Anyway,
is
they
the
not only
assassin.
murdered Abor, they probably know how to find the ambitions now. See that rope hanging from the top of the tower? Bet my bottom acorn that's how the assassin got in and out. But the missing servant... Something about that is knocking on the back of my head. Maybe, but everything I've read about the Dark Brotherhood never suggested they would be interested in weapons of war.
God damn it. Yeah. Failed.
So, will Councillor Abor be returning with you to Leowin? Am I finally going to be able to get my fort back in order? Murdered? gods, keep your voice down. Do you want to start a panic? Tell me what you found in the watchtower. Let me see that. A black handprint. The sign of the Dark Brotherhood. But where is the servant, Talais? Well, that explains some of it, but not all. We need to locate Talais. Since you're already involved and working for Captain Rian, I want you to quietly try to find Talais. Start by...
Your sister is fine. This one is certain.
Then where could she be? She would never neglect her duties.
Probably found a dark corner and someone to snuggle with. This one... Pleasant days, visitors. How can this one assist you? Ah, Talais. She worries her brother so. She asked me where we kept the hot root flakes. Counselor Eibor sprinkles them on every dish. I told her they are in the pantry, but you need the key.
All right, grab a broom and start sweeping.
What? No, that's Talais's job.
And do you see Talais anywhere? No. Then start sweeping.
Another new face in the fort? First Counselor Eibor, now you and that cute wood elf. Look, I'd love to chat, but Talais has wandered off and left me to handle her chores. She took the Counselor her meal and hasn't returned. Did you check the watchtower? Eibor's a little old, but maybe Talais decided to improve her station, if you catch my meaning. Eibor reeks of fear. Well, she's been acting like a frightened guar since she arrived. Stays locked up in the watchtower. Only lets a single servant in at a time. And I hear she's been burning papers. Documents of some kind.
The servants come to the kitchen to mutter and gossip. This one will not have it. Misaba asks that you do not distract them overly long, as they are already naturally lazy. That young woman, she has not returned from the watchtower, so her chores remain undone. And she took the pantry key with her when she went. The pantry is in the cellar, but the door is around the side of the building.
Before we check the pantry, let's talk. So, what did we learn? Counselor Eibor was frightened, but that's understandable. Interesting that
Talais
she was
is
burning
still
documents.
in
Her journal
the
indicated
cellar.
that she knew more than the others. And Talais visited the pantry before heading to the watchtower. Couldn't hurt.
She's either tied up down there or she's dead. Because everybody seems to be fucking dying right now. Oh, cool.
What? Is that... Damn it! They murdered Talais too!
I knew it.
Dark Brotherhood murdered... Oh no! We need to talk about this. Alright, I think I figured it out. The assassin followed Therese down here, murdered her, and took her place so they could gain access to the watchtower. Pretty clever. No, not from what I've read anyway. I thought they only killed those whose names appeared on their contracts. I can't imagine anyone asked them to kill a poor servant. Yes, but we still need to check on Councillor Valeria. And someone needs to go to Gideon and make sure that Councillor Van Dacia is alright. Can I leave those tasks to you? I want to return to Leowin and consult with Councillor Leviticus. Oh, good point. Before you head out, report to Commander Orton. Tell him what happened to Therese, and how we think the assassin slipped into the watchtower undetected. His brigadiers need to be able to recognize an imposter when they see one. After you report to the commander, make contact with Councillors Valeria and Van Dacia. Valeria went to Tidewater Cave to get her records, and Van Dacia works in the Gideon courthouse. Cracked acorns! I suddenly had the weirdest feeling come over me. Yes. No, I don't know. We were talking about the councillors, Valeria and Van Dacia. Suddenly I had a premonition. It was brief and disturbing and mildly unpleasant, like the dreams I've been having. But this is the first time while I was awake. Remember I told you about that strange book I found? The one with the Daedric writing that I can't read? I've been having bad dreams since I found it, and the dreams are becoming more frequent. It was just a flash, but it was accompanied by a feeling. I felt a sense of overwhelming evil, all tied up in the figure I saw in my mind. Like someone held a portrait in front of my face. It was one of the Waking Flame cultists, I think. Someone powerful, in command. A dark silhouette wrapped in a cloak. I'll never forget the feeling it invoked. It was like a wave of hopelessness. We can deal with this later. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, so that definitely... that is not something the Dark Brotherhood would normally do. Damn, so there's nothing really I can steal in here. That's too bad.
All right. You talked to the fort's servants and rummaged around in our pantry. What's the verdict? Did you find the missing servant? That's... oh, that's horrible. Are you sure? No. Of course you're sure. No one would lie about something like that. I'll tell her brother what happened and send someone to tend to her body. Gods, what a day this is.
Alright, so I think since that one's closer, I'm gonna go warn her first. If she's not already dead. Wouldn't be surprising if the Dark Brotherhood was following her around. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Yeah, so it's not a very big map, so there probably won't be any kind of crazy surprises. Damn it, I did not mean to take that. Alright, cool. This might actually be a pretty nice area to farm mats. Is it? A bog dog. What the fuck? That's actually a pretty cool design. Before we get to Gideon.
The mercenary. A few moments later, and you would have found an empty cave. Your timing really is impeccable. We've already packed up my records, and we're about to head out. But what news of the other counselors? Did you all three of them? That's disheartening news. Well, I'll take my records to Leowyn. Perhaps between the two of us. Oh, just a lifetime of public service and bureaucracy. Mostly financial records, but also meeting notes, ledgers, those sorts of things. I oversaw budgets and finances. That's good to hear. Emperor Leovic loved to hide things in coded documents. Perfect. Remind him he's too old to play the hero, and I want to see him in Leowyn Castle immediately, if not sooner.
I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me any. Nice. Oh. It wouldn't surprise me any if Dark Brotherhood would end up killing her before she even gets there. But I don't see how that would help the storyline. soul gem. Just some seaweed. Oh. Can't use the backpack. Alright, off to see the last counselor. If he's even alive. Find the trail here. Oh. Yep. See, that's why I was going back. I had a feeling if I didn't get back on the road, I was gonna miss a way shrine. Place for us to search. Okay. Sons of a bitch. Should have been paying attention to the white dot. It's my own fault. I really like the environmental realism.
I was attacked in the streets of our fair city, Keshu. I demand you deal with the criminal post-haste.
Your guards did their job, Counselor Vandacia. The prisoner is secure.
And what's this? More assassins? Explain yourself immediately. One attempt on my life today is more than enough. If you're another one of those Dark Brotherhood bastards, I assure you, you won't find either myself or Governor Keshu to be easy prey. Warn me? As always, Leviticus offers too little and too late. I received the letter, same as the other counselors. My personal guard took the threat seriously, and we captured the assassin in the act. But what of my esteemed colleagues? Are they safe? Dead. All three of them. This is unimaginable. Feral Lupus's letter suggested the Longhouse Emperors left behind a secret that would prove to be a threat. Right? 4 ambitions. Never heard of them. How could something I know nothing about make me a target of the Dark Brotherhood? It's got to be a mistake. You must question the prisoner. Get him to confess and reveal the truth of this sordid affair. Governor Keshu locked the prisoner in the holding cell in the courthouse basement. Question the villain, and find out why the Dark Brotherhood is trying to wipe out anyone who was part of the Imperial Elder Council. I'll head for Leowin afterward.
Oh no. Oh no. I feel like he would actually know something.
I wish there was something I could tell you. The letter I received suggested that some old council business was the cause of all this. Why the Dark Brotherhood would be interested in such menial affairs, I'm not sure. As I said, I never heard the term. The Longhouse Emperors were enamored of secrets and code words, though. Perhaps I encountered it, but it was called... I'm not sure how relevant my ancient history is, but I was appointed to the Elder Council by Emperor Durkarach himself. I helped guide the Empire through most of the race. Sadly, my role in guiding the Empire often put me at odds with the Emperors. I was rarely privy to their secrets. I'm afraid I Keshu the Black Fin. War hero, progressive Argonian, and governor of our fair city of Gideon. I serve as an advisor and bureaucrat. Nothing more. I have deep roots in Gideon, so I try to do my part to keep the wheels of government turning. My personal guard is dedicated and well-trained. Not to mention lucky. I was nearing the courthouse when the assassins sprang from the shadows. My guard...
I mean, that seems a little easy.
Why is this the first I am hearing of a threat against the former members of the Elder Council? I should have been alerted to this the moment it came to light. The Chamber of Legates, a prudent precaution. Leowin Castle can be better defended than anything we have here in Gideon. Still, without accurate intelligence, my Blackfin Legion is like the watchmen patrolling at night without a lantern. Enthusiastic, but ineffective. I am Keshu, called the Blackfin. The people of Gideon elected me as their governor. It is my honor to serve them. Prior to this, I traveled the world as a mercenary, and not at all. I gave up my commission. I seek to build an advanced Saxleal society. A more inviting and vibrant culture that embraces our past glory while retaining our current. I learned the benefits of an integrated society during my travels. Gideon is open to anyone who wants to live in peace and contribute to my dream. All are welcome here. Someday, my dream is that Gideon will one day connect all of the isolated Argonian settlements with a larger world. A center of learning, diplomacy, and culture. We have a long way to go and many hurdles to overcome, but we will get there. Eventually.
That's a pretty interesting dream to have right there, and a goal to work for.
The Legion I commanded, both when I was a mercenary and when I fought for the Ebonheart Pact. When I retired, a contingent of my soldiers came with me. Now they I only locked the prisoner in the cell a few moments ago. I was trying to get more details out of Counselor Vondacia when you... Not much. Vondacia and his guards brought him in. It was unusual, though. The man was calm, confident, complete...
He wanted to get captured. Yeah, it's definitely like they wanted to get captured for some unknown reason.
The cell door is open. What happened here?
Poured something on the lock. Hit me. And escaped.
Some sort of acid ate right through the lock. Look, there's more of it on the floor.
things, then I'm
ran
just
that
gonna...
way, toward the old ruins.
Who said that? Oh, that guy.
He almost knocked me over. How rude.
He attacked this legionnaire and ran into the ruins of the old city.
I'm hoping that it will get into, since this is a crypt, maybe we'll be getting into more combat now.
Right, let's chat. Do you make it a habit to read other people's mail? That letter is personal and private, full of sensitive information. Well, aren't you a fast reader? If you chased after me because of something Council Van Dacia told you, well, he lied. If the Dark Brotherhood sets out to kill you, you're dead. We don't make mistakes. We don't fail. Not ever. I haven't killed anyone. Not recently, anyway. And if you're talking about our calling card, anyone can dip their palm in black ink and slap it on a sheet of parchment. Look, good question. If you figure it out, let me know. I certainly owe someone for the bruises the Councilor's guards gave me. Now, as much fun as this has been, I really do need to get back to my daring escape. Best of luck. Tempting, but no. I detest so-called places of justice.
So, the mercenary from Leowin has returned. Tell me, were you able to capture the assassin? Or perhaps you killed him? Allow me to peruse the document, if you will. Proof positive that the Dark Brotherhood is in Blackwood. We must find this sanctuary and destroy it. What did you expect? Such lies fall from his lips like rain from the sky on a stormy day. Villains never freely admit their guilt. The evidence is right here in this letter. Meet me and Leo. What? Oh, my personal guard are nearby, and these legionnaires are sufficient. You need not be concerned. As for Keshu, she had business to attend to. Gideon business. I saw no reason to distract her from her.
Something about you is just off.
Dark Brotherhood. They must be driven out of Blackwood.
I still can't figure out why they would be targeting us, Vandacia.
Eliminate the threat first. Then we can seek answers.
All of the remaining counselors in Blackwood are gathered here in the castle. Valeria, Vandacia, and myself. While we await the arrival of the scribe I sent for, Yes, I remember reports of their presence early in Morikar's reign, but they were driven out. The assassins must see this as the perfect... Vandacia, Valeria, and I were just discussing that. We think Leovic had each of the counselors unknowingly working on a different aspect of the Ambitions project. They each had access to a piece of the puzzle, but no one but Leovic knew everything. That's our prevailing theory. If the counselors ever came together to compare notes, the truth of the Ambitions would be revealed. To stop that from happening, the Dark Brotherhood was sent. Indeed. Very curious. Still, I'm hesitant to take the word of an admitted killer at face value. Not with so much at stake. Regardless,
they're pretty straightforward about
still
it.
Poses a threat to
It's a
all
contract,
of
so
the
I don't
sanctuary
see why they
cannot
would
be allowed to reopen.
lie about that.
Jurix and Sophis' documents contain information written in Imperial code. I sent for the scribe Aragon, but he has yet to arrive. Until then, the counselors will remain safe within these walls. Whatever the truth behind the murders of my fellow counselors, we can't allow the Dark Brotherhood to gain a foothold in Blackwood. I'd like you and Evely to go to Bloodrun Cave to ascertain. Until we know more, I'm not prepared to engage in an all-out war with the Dark Brotherhood.
Alright.
Hey, partner! Over here! All right, you heard Leviticus. Time to get back to work. While the counselors stay safe in Leowin Castle and wait for the scribe to arrive, we need to find out what the Dark Brotherhood is actually up to. Show me that Yeah, these are definitely orders. It mentions Bloodrun Cave. That's northeast of Leowin, toward the edge of Blackwood territory. Of course it does. Nothing has been easy since I found that strange book and started chasing down Leovik's secret. Well, are you still interested in The counselor should be safe, so meet me at Bloodrun Cave. Remember back at Fort Blueblood when we found the murdered servant? I had a vision of a shadowy figure. It was a robed and hooded cultist. Order of the Waking Flame, I think. It was brief and powerful. Over in a moment.
It has to be.
The figure felt
It's definitely
evil.
the book.
What else could it be? The book seems very old and it's written in a language we can't read. Just carrying it around, it
Some
feels
kind of
heavy,
enchantment.
oppressive. I don't know. I'm an archer, not a Daedric scholar or anything. I don't think I should let the Order of the Waking Flame get their hands on it, though. No, but that last vision I had was clearly a warning about the cult leader, whoever they are. They're powerful.
Alright.
I'll meet you at Bloodrun Cave.
Bloodrun Cave is a dangerous place, whether the Dark Brotherhood is present or not. You and Evely should be on your guard at all. Evely brought word of a threat against the former members of the... We don't... Leviticus.
Okay. I actually don't have that. Place has so many areas. Definitely need that.
You there! If the hand offends us, I say cut it off. Or I accept gold in lieu of body parts. Escape? What audacity!
thought I had one of those clemency things. Oh well, I was gonna die in here anyway. I couldn't get away from that. That's what I was looking for right there. Oh, damn it, those things I stole. My fault. That's what I get for trying to steal that on somebody that's not a thief. Actually, when I need to put my clemency thing on. Well, that sucks. I wonder if they'll be in there still if I go back in. Never actually gone back in after I died while I was trying to steal some stuff. Then again, I don't usually die, so I'm not sure. And it's gone now.